Looks like we will start off from where we left last stream. A home game against Crystal Palace. That's where we are heading currently, as it seems. After a good start, a good last match against Nottingham Forest gave us a good boost. Looks like Crystal Palace lost last two of their games, so we will probably be the favorite going ahead in Vitality Stadium. The board pulled off at the last minute the reconstruction of a new stadium. 'And after the Crystal Palace match, we will have our first ever Europa Conference League match. A historical event for Bournemouth. 97 recommendations from the coach. Well, let's go ahead one by one. Kane Wilson, Bristol City. Scout. We got a lot of scouts coming in. Diego Demme, he's too old for us. Marvelous Nakamba, still not a player for us. Elliot Anderson. Fabian Char. Currently at Newcastle. I think he didn't have that much game time last season, so it looks like he's only 3-star. Still decent Premier League division player. From the looks of it, a 3-star rating for our team is considered decent Premier Division player right now. This season, that means we are making progress on the pitch and off the pitch both. Stevanovic, championship player. Okay, he's a decent player. Advanced for player 5'10". Doesn't have the best stamina, but he's only 20 years old. He can be better. City is willing to let him go for loan. Long shots, passing technique. He is one for the future. Manchester is actually probably gonna sell him for high bid. We won't be getting him at this cheap rate next season. I can bet on that. Let's shortlist him for a bit. Fully scout. We do have the money to get him, but then again, we have a hugely crowded attacking midfield area, so we'll probably have to worry about that. If we get rid of Ryan Christie, does he have both? He has two. He's two-footed, so that is a huge win. Positioning not good, so he won't be winning a lot of balls. Work rate again, not near Ryan Christie. We'll keep a close eye on him for now. Keiki, a Brazilian player, again from City Youth Academy, looks to be far better than the last person, Stevanovic. A pleasant player and determination, has good natural fitness, has a weak foot, so can only play inverted winger. We'll see how it goes. Luis Florini, again, my scout report is filled with City players. Good determination. I would have liked it more if he was physically better. Then again, decision making not good. Anticipation not that aggressive. It can be a good DLP, but then again, the only thing stopping him from becoming a great DLP is his decision making. Rakovic from Liverpool. Vanderberg again in Liverpool. He is actually in our range to buy though. 6'4", good jumping reach, good mental stats, and he also got good balance stats. Good, not bad for a center back. He can actually play ball, playing midfield defender. Playing for Liverpool, I think, and they're also willing to let him go out for a loan for his first team match. He will easily be the best center back in our team, and Liverpool are just looking to get rid of him. Wilfred not toe. Well, that's a lot of play to go through. I'm just gonna go ahead, get close to the Crystal Palace game. Let's have a look at training. Luis Travis is pulling out amazing performance week in, week out. Those attributes are just going up. Can we still make any facilities upgrade? No. Let's have a look. Club vision. Performance. Looks like we got training facilities being upgraded. It'll take about a month more to upgrade it. So far, youth level is planning to be upgraded. Nothing else. See, club info facilities. We got great training facilities. Our youth facilities is up to good. And maybe if we take it to great, we can produce players for the team, at least for championship. Youth recruitment, junior coaching is up to par. Not the Premier League level, but it's okay. We'll do it with it. Training ground, Kings Park, Bournemouth, Vitality Stadium. I think we're gonna move out of Vitality Stadium anytime within the next few seasons. Is it for UECL? Yeah, Conference League. Let's go. Auto select. They won't let us register the entire squad. That is gonna be problematic. Can we though? We can. Okay, Marcus Trevanier, Jordan Zamora. Players of age 20 or younger. 20 or younger who have been at the club for 2 years do not have to be registered. 20 or younger. Who have been at the club for 2 years. What does that mean? Latumba, James Hill doesn't need to be there. Will he make it though? Chris Betham, Mark Trevor, Scott and Mustafi. They stay out. I don't get what does that mean. Players of the age of 20 or younger on who have been at the club for 2 years do not have to be registered. Zemmer is clearly not there. Neither is Latumba. I don't think anyone in the squad is under 20 other than Howard Bellis. This is gonna be a tricky one. Oh, Jadal, Liam Delap. We're gonna have a lot of unhappy players going in. Jay Rodriguez, Joe Rothwell. 25 of maximum players. Minimum 4 players trained by Bournemouth for 3 years between 15th and 21st birthday. We don't have anyone like that. Other than James Hill, maybe. This is problematic. Hugely problematic. Can we confirm it? The squad must have at least 4 players trained by the club. Okay. What? Let's see. Clear selection. If we get James Hill, that is okay. Getting Latomba somehow just undoes it. Well, that is hugely problematic. Alright. If we have a look at Jordan Zamora. This is doesn't make sense anyways. Ryan Christie, Jaden Anthony. I think Jaden Anthony is the other one who counts. Okay. Maximilian Meza. He's got a bid, so I think I'll exclude him. David Brooks plays. Tavernier has to play. Joe Ross is new Lewis Travis, Gustav Hammer for Tessie, Lewis Cook. This is highly problematic. I'll make so many players unhappy. Atumba, James Hill, Mustafi goes out. Will they allow it? Jonathan Bond. Okay. Mark Travers. No. This is problematic. We need Jonathan Bond there. Who else can we get rid of? Marcus and Nessie, Fredericks, Perry. David Fatesi is staying. Gustav Hammer is. Churros, Tavernier, Maximo, Arnemezzo. Well, they won't let us do that. I think Jonathan Bond. I'm sorry, but I don't have any more options there. I wish I had. One last player should see us through. I want to have two keepers at least. Jonathan Bond is not going to have play many games this season. Jaden Anthony will have to keep him. He's one of the players who just qualifies for this criteria. Liam Delap, Solanke Joe Rodwell. Okay. Is anyone else transfer listed? Latomba, James Hill. Perry is listed. Fredericks is listed. Mustafi is out anyways. Harvard Billis. Ah man, I don't see Jonathan Bond making it. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I think I'll play Jonathan Bond in Premier League instead. For Crystal Palace, he already played one game, if I'm not wrong, against Nottingham Forest. The last one is actually excellent Meza out for 9.75. Let's go. We're parting ways with him. Good luck with your journey. Thanks for staying with us. Scully, 2 match ban. There's nothing I can do about it. So, no, we didn't play Jonathan Bond last match. We'll fix that. Latomba there. Crystal Palace is going to be a tough opponent. So go Mepham, Senesi. And then there's. Zamura's playing there. Lewis Travis. Lewis Cook. And we got Belling back on the side. Oh, Jedi is good at left foot. So he should be in a good position there on the left side of the pitch. 3-star, that's okay. And then we got Solanke up front. Perry and G unfortunately had to make way for Messina. Jurol, Jefferson Lerma, Ryan Christie, Harvard Bells. Who else do we get in? Joe Scully, Mustafi, Gustav Hammer, Jaden Anthony. So the fullbacks are here. Latumba unfortunately doesn't have Perry and G. We need him in the squad. We don't have backups. James Hill, Anthony Tavernier, Delap, Gustav Hammer, Messina, Joe Rolls. Gustav Hammer had playing time, so I will just get rid of him. And that should be the squad for Crystal Palace match. Ron Christie, J. Rodriguez have really, really low training rating. Something I need to address soon enough. What else do we got? David Fatesi. We have a lot of players who are not really doing good at training. Even David Brooks is one of them. Phil Billing as well. All right. Maximilian Meza is out of the club. That should give us a good amount of money and should sort out the clutter of a thing that is the midfield we had. I'll still have to rotate between roles and Gustav Hammer. I want to have them to have as many matches as they can. Hammer was really terrific last match. Will Holland. Positioning, vision, leadership. A lot of weaknesses, but then again, a lot of the places he's just 18. His determination is not gonna go up much up, but he can be a good forward for, I guess, championship at best. The board is expecting us to draw this match, even the supporters. I want to see David Frattesi, Jaden Anthony, Mark Travers. None of them are playing. I think Travers is now considered a decent Premier League player. He will see a lot of improvements along the way. But for now, I think this Jonathan Barnes should play this match. We got a lot of fixtures coming up, especially with three competitions: Premier League, FA Cup, and Conference League. Alright, home match against Crystal Palace. We are ready. Our team is set. Let's have a look at their formation. Score assistant. Alright. There's a left with foot. Let's exploit that. Not that pacey, so that will be a plus point for us. It's Zaha. One player we need to be really, really careful about is Zaha. We don't want to press him, but we do want to mark him. Latomba should be capable enough to deal with him. Yeah, Liverpool bought Gakpo. Just saw it last day. Was surprising. I thought United was going to sign him. How's it going, by the way, Garan? Welcome back in the stream. Michael Olise is just going to improve. He's 21 years old, and what a player. I'm just wondering how far he'll go with that stat. We can't really press him as well. Marking him will be a problem. Unless Zamora. I think Zamora said to mark their attacking midfielder. Yeah, let's not do that. You are currently in the fourth season. That is a huge leap. I think the last time I asked, you were in the second season. You're at least going faster than I am. Ivanisevic. Their squad is filled with fast-paced players. I don't get it. Acceleration 17, pace 11. That's the first time I saw something like that in FM. It's usually closer, these two, but 17 acceleration and pace is 11. Wow. Let's see. So I can definitely not press him. Jakure. Every one of them have a weak left foot. I don't want to show them that because most of the passes are gonna go to Zaha. If that is the case, we're gonna go hard on him. We can actually press him as well if he is the main playmaker. He's probably not. Technique 15. Yeah, he is. Let's go with that. Nathaniel Klein. I used to really like him. I would take him in every FIFA saves I had. But unfortunately, another J. Rodriguez situation. He got a lot of injuries, really, really bad injuries in his stint with Liverpool. Only got to play 77 games there. I think he was there for 5 seasons. 77 games in 5 seasons is not a good stat. Tackle him harder and also press him. They got Swansea there. Anderson's there. Plays Salaki up there. Yo. All right, we're ready for the match. Got a slight cold there. Our goal will be to stay the same in the same place, but we are actually a better team than we were last season. So I will probably hope to secure a Europa League position at least this season. So far, we had a good start to the season. Other than the Arsenal match that we lost, the last match we won 4-0 against Nottingham Forest. We'll look to be keeping that form. And after this season, in the next season, we'll probably push for Champions League football, start our push for Champions League football, we'll start signing big names. We're currently 12th, two match played, 3 points. Crystal Palace lost both of their games. Yeah, Europa spot is the goal. And hopefully we can do well in the Conference League. And I think the winners of Conference League gets to go to the Europa League by default promotion. CL gives crazy lot of money. Even in the group stage, I think it is 25 mil for each club who make it to the group stage. And the farther you go up, you're just gonna get more and more money. That is crazy money. I think Spurs made it to the Europa. No, no, no. I think yeah, Spurs bottled it in Conference League. They were looking to go to the Europa League by getting promoted from the Conference League, but then again lost to some Underlect or some club like that. I think the gate receipt doesn't really matter. The money for each game is the goal in the Champions League. Oh, we almost scored there. I think this is my first push for the European League's Cups in Football Manager 23. I haven't played this game much, even after getting it by through pre-order. Nothing really changed from Football Manager 22. The only thing I was really hyped about was the supporters tab, but then again, it's not really that decent or something big. I think a season in Champions League should make you one of the top 5 clubs in Football Manager. The amount of money you can collect from one Champions League campaign will allow you to buy a lot of big names. And then there's the thing about reputation. Big reputation just lets you have big players coming in. Oh, that was a close one. So we got 2 headers that was really really close to getting in. Jakuri is injured. Even if you play in the Europa League, they do tend to give a lot of money in the later stages. Not as much as the Champions League, but it is still a lot of money. Yeah, and that's why I think about those clubs like Genk, Copenhagen, Anderlecht. When they make it to Champions League, they are not that big of a club. Their wages are not that great, like the big clubs in Europe. Even if you make it to the Champions League, you can be super rich. And if by accident you get to the later stages, that's just more money. Looks like they subbed both of their midfielders. That is good. Average ESA. Only a car. And then another one left with it. Let's go. The first half just ended. Improved cap. I think club facilities don't need that much money. Even if you're playing for Champions League, Premier League prize money pays really well. I think I'm just one or two steps away from reaching the maximum, highest level of club facilities in this match. And I think if you're gonna build a state of the art facilities, it will just cost you around 6 to 7 million. I don't remember the exact amount, but it should be somewhere around that. The same for youth facilities. It should be the case for other leagues, but for Premier League itself pays a lot. So the only thing you can spend money on is to maybe get to a new stadium or just simply buy bigger players who can keep you in championship position for each season. I think in my entire FM career, I only won the Premier League once. Winning Premier League is really hard if you're not starting with City, United, or Liverpool. It took me about 32 seasons to win the Premier League with Bury. Uh, we just considered one. That's not good. Let's go positive. Yeah, I never made it. Like making it to the top four is good enough for me, but winning the Premier League, I only did it once. And even if you start the season with Liverpool or say Tottenham, Spurs, it's still a very very difficult thing to do. Will he score? Oh no, Solanke came so close. Billing, oh what a goal! Outside the box. That was a shot with power. Guerrero did nothing to save that. Yeah, that was a shot with venom. Guerrero couldn't save that. And I also think that after the COVID thing happened, the prize money for Premier League just skyrocketed. Just alone, TV money alone from Sky Sports gives you a lot of money to each and every club. Leeds United finished about 12th or somewhere around the 10th position, and they got 90 mil alone from Sky Sports. There wasn't no gate receipt or those money, but TV money is far better actually. Everyone was home watching TV and every game, so those money paid off. I think the only clubs that suffered during this COVID pandemic period was the championship clubs, because nobody watches those match even on TV, so they weren't getting any gate receipts money. No fans were going to the stadium, and no one was actually watching their game from TV. other than some of their core fans. So pandemic was a really hard time for the championship clubs. Ah, that's poor display. We should have been winning this game easily. They were not in the best of forms. I think football transfers got a bit crazier after that Neymar transfer. That 200 mil transfer just inflated the market so hugely, and there was this, the small clubs weren't getting to pay for good players, but it also benefited them to a point where even the average players in their club were rated 50 million, 60 million, and that's how they made money. But on the other side, we saw big clubs kind of slowing down on making transfers, signing good players. Real Madrid, Barcelona, they weren't making as many big transfers each season. There were at least two, three or four big transfers each transfer market, but that slowed down once that inflation started. I think we won't have the same luck like we had last season. Yeah. So another loss. That's two loss in three matches. This match we should have won. The board and fans were both expecting us to get it out with a draw. Sorry about that. Got a really bad cold coming up. So we're going ahead to play our first ever Conference League match with two losses in hand. That's nice form. Nobody's interested to sign Mustafi. As for this player, who else are we getting rid of? Uh, this Cook. I think he's not going to leave the club. Scully, Hammer, Perry, and G. Let's offer him to the clubs for 1 mil. I don't think we can sell Ryan Fredericks in this transfer market. First of all, he's injured. Second of all, nobody's gonna buy injured player. And for 6 mil, I don't think so. Let's offer him for 3 mil. Just half the price. I'll let him go. J. Rodriguez. I have so many players I want to get rid of. 250k. Leave my club. Jonathan Bond, Perry, and G. Joe Rothwell, another player. We offered about 5 players after transfers and only got one offer. That too for Ryan Fredericks. I'll let him go. Everton is interested. It's good for them. I'm kind of having this feeling that we are not gonna make it to top 10 this season. Of course, our target is to stay in the Europa League position, but looks like I think we will struggle to even be on top 10, especially the way we started this season. And we're gonna go face Everton away from home, who is clearly in a better form than we are. All right. So Bournemouth player Fratesi makes it to the Premier League. Good for him. Filip Stefanovic. Virovic for 85 mil. Okay. Do we have him in this save, by the way? Gabriel Virovic. For it's showing that he's 76 mil, but I think he will be there. Fourth season, Vidovic, he will be, I think, 21 in your save. At 21 years old, he will be better, obviously. And I think 85 is They got him for cheaper than I think Chelsea bought Dest 45 million. He is a disappointment. I was really hyped about him when he signed Barcelona, but he just kept disappointing. He still has a lot of time to improve, so that is on the positive I can take out of him. I think we will sign Stevanovic in the future somewhere. He is currently in the City team, City Youth Academy. He can get better with time. If we get rid of Ryan Christie, I'll definitely sign him. He's two-footed, so that is a positive. He can play in both wings. He can be a free kick taker depending on how he grows this year. The City youth team is really, really underrated. I think everyone is really hyped about how Chelsea is doing and all that. But City has a very good academy, especially the players coming out of it every season. The board is expecting us to win against Fenerbahce, so that is good to know. Frederick's close to signing. Yeah, goodbye. Should we field our first 11 against Fenerbahce? It's a home game, sure. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks. Joe Skelly is back in the team, so I will play him. He just got a red on his debut. Nico Rack. Let me have a look. Nico Rack should be here. I think I have most of the players now in this save. No, I don't have him. No, I don't have him here. Where does he play, by the way? Is he even playing in Europe? Looks like Chelsea sold Dennis Zakaria to Juventus. It kind of struck odd to me how a player like Dennis Zakaria was signed by Chelsea, but he turned up decent. Inter in my save. I have Inter in my save. Syria has been one of the five leagues I've initially started with, so he should have been there. But looks like now. So we're gonna start with Christie and Tavernier. They are the better players here. The lab. Harwood Bellis. And then there's Hill. Messina. We got Lerma. Churros. That's Hesse. We'll test Fenerbahce in the first match. It is our home match, so we should be winning it. I'm still gonna take quite a few risks. Hopefully it pays out. FM. Okay, so that's great. I think we should head with this team. I'm curious about how Benfica is doing, how much they're gonna make this season. I think I saw a report where they spent 425 mil and made 1 billion out of it just by taking in players from South America and selling them to bigger clubs in Europe. Of all the foreign clubs, yeah, youth factors, they are, of all the clubs like Ajax, Monaco, Benfica. Benfica is the club that made the most money. All right, we're ready to go. Applause. Okay, so I think we should be good with our current formation. If not, we'll just switch back to three at the back. But let's see how it goes. Fenerbahce home match, I'll go a bit balanced. Chilwell's box to box midfielder. There we go. The only reason I'm keeping Christie is that he is good at winning the ball. He has been so disappointed up in front of goal. So is Tavernier. Don't tell me. Okay. What? It's only been 2 minutes and we just conceded our first goal. Yeah, what I said, I'm having a bad feeling that we are not gonna make it to the top 10 in Premier League this season with this form. Not a chance. Lerma already got a yellow. All right, let's see how it goes. This is really disappointing, especially coming out from that Nottingham Forest game. Joe Walls with a shot. That was close. Okay. Christie from a good position. Wasted. Mastino with a chance to cross. I wonder who Man United is gonna sign. I think for a long time, Gakpo was their top target. Now that Gakpo is gone, who is the second best fit for them? We got 5 shots in 16 minutes, so that is good sign. And we're also winning the ball up the pitch. Liverpool doesn't really spend that much money, historically saying. They want to spend as less money to get the best player. I thought he would have went to United. United was a clear favorite. United has a reputation to pay tremendous amount of money, crazy amount of money, overpaying their player to that point. We saw it from Ronaldo, we saw it from Alexis Sanchez, Pogba, and all that players. So it was kind of surprising when Gakpo made it, especially when you had all those highlights of Gakpo joining Manchester United on YouTube. Yeah, Glazers. Just one word, Glazers. This wow Pedro guy. I think he used to play for Watford in Premier League. He's giving my players a very bad time. We need to mark him specifically. He is been marked, and still he's getting a lot of chances. I don't like the side of it. We'll just go with the default. He's getting so many balls up wide. Oh no, he's gonna score again. That's a good save. Frattesi with a counter. Please make it. No, the lap, cross the ball. United taking loans. Who are they gonna loan anyways? Who else had a good World Cup? Signing players who had good World Cup is really not the best move a club should take. Especially if they are aiming to sign a player who's gonna play for 8 months long season. World Cup is just 4 weeks long, and it also doesn't test the player that much in the group stages. Like what we saw with James Rodriguez and all the other players who had good World Cups back in those days. Is Vardiol getting any interest from many European clubs? I want to know about how Vardiol does, Emiliano Martinez does, Enzo Perez does. These are the players we should be looking at. Delap is offside. And then there was this player from Morocco, Onahi. He's currently playing in the French league. I want to know how he does. Inter Valencia, how many chances are we leaking? Delap with the ball. Nobody's up there to support him. Tavernier's cross. Rolls with a shot. Oh, that was deflected. What a nice try. Nice effort. Delap. Rolls. Shot from the edge of the box. Please don't let this be a loss or a draw. I at least need one win. They already got an away advantage. Rolls. Rolls to the shot. Ah, he missed it. Let me have a look. Onahi playing for Angers. Is that Angers? Or what club is that? What's the name of the club, by the way? I don't see the name of the club. Angers. Yeah, it is Angers. I think they're at the bottom of the French league currently. But then again, Football Manager didn't do much justice to him. His stats. He's 25 years old. Wait, I thought he was one of the youngsters. 21, 22, or something like that. He's 25 years old, so he is almost in his prime. Oh no, he That dribbling stats is not what I saw in the World Cup. He was way better than that. He will get a buff in the upcoming updates, or maybe in the next edition of Football Manager. Oh yeah, you are 4 years in, and he's still like that. So he used to be worse. Football Manager will improve it. If he was in FIFA, he would have already gotten an update in the next season, maybe around 70 or something. He did impress me a lot playing for Morocco. Was wasteful in the final third of the pitch, but then again, but still a good player nonetheless. But looking at here, we are not having the best of the game. Oh, let's play DLP, another supporting player. I think he'll get a decent transfer. Maybe not in one of the biggest clubs, but a Premier League move will still be a good move for him. Any Premier League side will be good enough than Angers. Or even in Bundesliga, he can be good. Oh gosh, how close can we get to the goal? Hey, by the way, isn't Emre Khan is also a Moroccan player? I didn't see him playing this time. Did he retire already? Or was he injured? Emre Khan. Emre Khan is currently at Newcastle. He is German. Wait. He is Turkish, part Turkish, but played for Germany. So yeah. Sorry about that. Looks like he is a German. I think he also played for German national team in World Cup. Looks like we're not gonna win this. We have gotten close so in so many occasions. Been so wasteful. It has to be a goal. Please be a goal. Please no. That was a good chip. Just shouldn't have went for that. And now it looks like we're getting out of the Conference League in the very first leg. Let's bring Senesi, Adam Messina. Joe Scully has been really, really bad. So let's bring on Latomba, a wingback, support duty. Rawls has been good for. I don't want to get rid of any of my midfield trio. Christie, he's got decent chances. I'll keep him. Tavernier has been good. Who else has been bad? Howard Bells. Messina, let's bring on Zamora. A bit more attacking threat. We already made five subs. Do we get to make any more? Can I bring? Oh, Joe Ross is injured. Can I bring Luis Travis? No, I can't. So let's not do that. Hills goes for Senesi. Scully makes way for Latomba. Messina makes way for Zamora. Messina stays. Joe Rolls makes way for Billing. Billing is an attacking midfielder. An attack role. Yeah. At this point, I will still take a draw. Arthur Thuran is still playing. Yeah. This loss will be a huge blow to our team, especially that will be back to back two losses in our home stadium. In the start of the season, this will be a bad thing. They're having most of the momentum. Come on. What? Ah, this can't be happening. Senesi, the billing. Amer, Fatesi. Good ball to Solanke. He will try shots outside the box. Amer, demand more. Yeah, we are looking to be losing this match. Let's go beat more attacking, increase intensity, and all that stuff. Tavernier, Christie, Belling, Fatesi, two attacking center mids. Go on. Wingback will Tumba. It should be a goal. Come on, Solanke. Oh no. Am I getting FM'd here? 17 shots. One has to be a goal. Come. Stop making wasteful passes. There we go. Nice offside. This is awful. We're letting out so many free kicks. Oh, this is gonna be a goal. They now got two goal advantages from away match. Goodness. Yeah, we lost the match. Good game to Fenerbahce. I'm still waiting for what our signings are gonna be this season. So far, we haven't made any move in the transfer market, but I'm hopeful that the new owners are gonna make at least one big transfer move. Another loss. Defensively, we were awful and hugely wasteful in the final third. We meet Everton now. Wait. Jude Bellingham has been a huge transfer target for Real Madrid, at least for the fans. But I don't really see him playing in the midfield. There's Modric, Cruz, then there's Kamavinga, Chouameni, and if they bring Jude Bellingham, where are they gonna fit him anyways? It was sad to see Modric decline this World Cup. He wasn't playing the entire match. He was getting subbed in the 80th minute or something like that every match. I think he didn't even take part in one of the penalty shootouts. Luis Travis, Perry, Rothwell, Che Rodriguez, 90 minutes of football. Vitesse is actually going to wanting to sign Che Rodriguez, so that's good. Did we get a bid? We did get a bid for home, by the way. Che Rodriguez, loan offer from Vitesse, and they're gonna buy him the next season. Okay. Alright, we have to get a win out of this match. Everton, I have given up hopes for Europa Conference League. I don't think we're gonna make it past the initial stages. And then we have a game against Manchester United. Currently, we're 16th after 3 matches with 3 points. That's not a good look on us. Lewis Cook. Luis Travis. Gustav Hammer. Phil Billing. Jonathan Bond looks to be really, really unhappy about something. I think he didn't make it to the Europa League, and he is not sorry about that. But then again, nothing to do about it. Joe Skelly was thought he should play there. Alright. DLP support. Everton is kind of following the basic 4-1-2-3 formation. Shouldn't be much of a problem against them. Again, we can lose this match, and if we do, we will see ourselves in the relegation zone. None of the relegated teams, Millwall, Middlesbrough, or Nottingham Forest, have seen a sign of victory in the last 4 matches. They got Dele Ali playing as a center forward. Well, that is interesting. He's having a really, really disastrous career in Besiktas. Ben Rama, McNeil. AOB, Patterson. Nathan Patterson, 6 foot tall, reasonable. Let's go show him the weaker foot. Ah, no, I think I have to cancel this game. I just placed our goalkeeper Travers in the defensive mid position and started the game. I didn't see him there. Wait, no, Travers is actually playing as a ball playing defender. Okay. This game is messed up. This season is. We are not starting this season on a good note. I think I'll have to close the game. What free games are Epic letting out today? Let's see. They are letting us get Mortal Shell. What is this game? Something like Elden Rings. I'll still get it. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's go ahead against Everton. Samura will be in close marking with Dwight McNeil. The same goes for Latomba. He will be in charge of marking Ben Rama. Alright, let's go. I'm keeping Cook rested for the next match. He will be crucial if we have to have any shot at staying in the Conference League. Oh no, Solanke is injured. No. Dang it. And we lost Solanke. Tilap. His shot will be blocked. Everton looks to have won two of the last matches. One against Norwich, one against Millwall. They lost to Arsenal. Should we go a bit defensive against them? We are, after all, playing a much weaker side, especially our goalkeeper. Hammer gave the ball out cheaply. Nicely won back. The lap to Hammer. Hill played out by Tulatsomba. Cross it. Oh gosh. We've seen so many good shots being blocked. Hit the crossbar. Missed by very little margin. Premier League has had a good start at this World Cup break. I think Arsenal is actually gonna make it. They're gonna win the Premier League unless they do anything, any big, huge screw up. They are. I see them to be the Premier League champion this season. It all changed after they got Saliba in the back. They're better than last season in every way. Yeah, I think we should play a bit defensive. We're gonna lose this match, aren't we? Travis up wide. Oh no. Billing. Billing with a chance to shoot. Oh, it is saved. Come on, Billing. We got so many 1v1 situations, especially in the Fenerbahce game, and we still have zero goals. Even in this game, our XG is just popping out of the roof. That's a good ball. Delap, oh my goodness. What a good shot. What a shot from outside the box. That was thumping shot. Somehow we can't win one-on-one situations, but with long shots we are deadly. Nicely won back. Should be a yellow. That is a yellow. Travis Willisco. No. Hammer to Ozeda. Good effort. Somehow we find ourselves leading this game. Our fullbacks are doing really, really good job out there. However, Senesi is really struggling. Delap is wide open down the wing. His shot will be far wide the post. We're doing something right at this point. Wait, let me have a look. So there's Mepham, there's Senesi. So Mepham is having a close look at Delay. EOB is somewhere out there. I think we should do a good job if we mark ELB. There goes that. The rest should not that be that much threatening for us. Oh, that was a close one. I think we should try to kill the game until the next half. That's good. So Hammer got a yellow. But other than that, we are still good to go. They are playing a lot of possession play. So it won't be wise to press any of them. Travers just lost the ball in a really, really dangerous position. Good tackle by Hammer. Is Aljita injured? We're losing a lot of players. Oh no. So Aljita is gonna leave. I'm gonna play Jaden Anthony. Hammer will make way for Lewis Cook. Let's see how it goes so far. Hello, Gulir Sage 33. I hope I pronounced your name well. How are you doing, by the way? Happy holidays. Hope you were enjoying the stream. Mm. At this point of the game, we're just hanging by somehow. Oh, that was a close one. We could have easily gone 2-0. Are we still wasting time at this point of the game? Yeah, we are. Let's take that out. We want Latomba to go up very up the pitch. Senesi is having a bad game. We will get rid of him. And then probably we will go for do we play Tavernier? I think playing Tavernier would be a smarter move at this point. So we made all the subs we had in our hand. If anything goes terribly wrong, we won't be able to make many more changes. Keeping that in mind. So that's a huge risk. Which team do you support, by the way? My day has been terrific. I just have a cold right now, a slight cold. Other than that, it's been going really good. Do you play FM though? If you do, which team do you play with most of the time? Tavernier with the chance to shoot, he missed it. Come on, you can't afford to miss those chances. I'll still give credit to my team. They're doing really, really well. Brooks, he'll take a shot out of that position. Everyone misses it. Okay. I'm currently having a very good save with our Bournemouth team. We were fast to relegated last season, and somehow we still made it to the Conference League position. So I'm happy with that. However, in this season, we are really, really struggling to get the side of goal. I think we lost 2 of our 3 games, and this is the 4th game. We are winning at this point. Manchester United supporters. Well, how is it going losing Gakpo to Liverpool? Well, you'd be happy to know that I just beat Nottingham Forest 4-0 in the very last 2 games ago. And about United, who are you guys planning to replace now that you didn't got Gakpo in your team? Let's see. We gonna waste a lot of time. Yeah, I thought Gakpo was actually gonna be a confirmed Manchester United player, so I was quite shocked when I saw him in a Liverpool shirt. Adam Messina, Ryan Christie. I'll go with Ryan Christie. Okay, we don't have much options, so that's okay. Maybe slow down. We don't have any yellow cards, so I'll still stick with yellow. Getting more harder tackles. Wow, Felix on loan. Where are you gonna play him, anyways? I think Bruno Fernandes is not gonna be the playmaker. Wow, Fernandes, Wow, Felix. I don't see where Manchester United will play Wow, Felix. I mean, Anthony Martial on his own self is doing a really good job as a forward, but he is also injury prone a bit. So it's understandable why they're looking for attackers. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Really appreciate it. We're somehow hanging by at the very last stages of the game. Play set pieces. That should waste some time. Let's slow down the tempo a bit. Whoever the sign, I think Manchester United is gonna go for a big signing in this transfer window. Now that Ronaldo is gone, tell me, do you think Arsenal will win the Premier League this season? Because I'm having a feeling that they can actually make it. For some reason, they just only got Saliba in their back four, and they're on top of the Premier League. Oh gosh, we are getting bombarded with crosses. Let's play a low block. False nine. Joao Felix in false nine. Yeah, he played it for Portugal, but they were really, really poor against Morocco. Like Bruno and then Joao Felix as a false nine. I don't see how Manchester United are gonna integrate a false nine in their formation. But let's see. I think Ten Hag is a good manager. He gets thrashed a lot by the fans, but they're saying it right now. He is a good manager. Lisandro Martinez has been a good, very good signing. I think they should stick with him. So we somehow clinched a win out of this match that should keep us safe from the relegation zone. Where are we right now? We are ninth in the table. Back to where we belong. We should belong. Dominic Solanke out for 4 weeks. That is an absolutely bad news for us. And so is Ozeda. 6 days. We're back in it with those injury problems we had last season. Three days later, we are facing Fenerbahce. We need to win by at least 3 goals in that match, or else we are out of Conference League. A backup striker, if you're telling me, I think they should sign Gonzalo Ramos. I think is a good player. He proved himself in the World Cup. And a player coming from Benfica, if he doesn't turn out like Darwin Nunes, he should be okay for the team. Darwin Nunes has been a shit show in the last couple of matches Liverpool played. The only match Liverpool played. Gonzalo Ramos. I think after this World Cup, Benfica will be looking to sell him for around 60, 70 or something like that. Enzo Fernandez, they're looking to get 120 mil. So Gonzalo Ramos should be demanding a lot of money. Or else they can just look for other Premier League forwards. There are some decent options like Callum Wilson. Now that is Alexander Isak is starting regularly, Callum Wilson should be a bit cheaper. Personally, I think Callum Wilson is a very underrated forward. And I think he suits how Manchester United plays. He can keep the defenders busy, find in behind, right in between the lines. Callum Wilson, and then there is, I think, who else? Ivan Tony can be a good option. What a player. And after Ivan Tony, I think there should be, who else do they have? Newcastle is doing good with Chris Wood. Chris Wood, I think he's too old to play for United, and he won't do much better outside Newcastle. Osimhen should be a good signing, could be good, but he won't go in January. If you're looking outside England, there are a lot of options you can have a look at. I would have told about Lautaro Martinez, but seeing how this World Cup went for him, I wouldn't recommend. Vlahovic can be a good option. He's still playing at the Juventus. Mm, I personally don't really want to put all of my trust in Syria players, especially the forwards. I think Syria is one of the easiest league for forwards. Every player who has a bad time in other leagues really shine in Syria. Morata, Higuain, and then Lukaku, Lautaro Martinez. They are they have tremendous seasons in Syria, but somehow, for some reason, when they come to Premier League or La Liga, they just fumble it up. It's my personal opinion. I don't know, because I have seen it. Other than Zlatan, none of the Syria forwards, even Immobile, Ciro Immobile, he had a very good season, was the top scorer back in 2014-15 season, and then got a move to Borussia Dortmund, where he scored 2 goals in the entire season, went back to Syria, started getting goals again. So that's my take on Syria forwards. I don't think they're the best. Even Tammy Abraham and all those players are getting good times. Sebastian Haller is another good option. He's currently injured, if I'm not wrong, in Dortmund side. Mbappe, I think Real Madrid is off the table. It might sound kind of off, but I think he might actually finish his career in PSG. He extended up to 2025, so if any club has to buy him, they have to like sell their stadium or something like that. Huge amount of money at stake for for a player like him. I don't currently see anyone other than Newcastle and City. City won't buy him. They have Holland, so I think Newcastle is the only realistic club who can buy him at this point. I mean, Mbappe is a genius of a player. He shouldn't be playing in the League One. He should be in Premier League, to be honest. I'm curious about how Newcastle does this season. They're currently second. Uh, how did City won against Leeds 3-1? That should see them back in the second spot in the league. So Newcastle was a surprise. I mean, they weren't. They are the richest club in the world right now. But still, the team is not a Champions League team, not at this stage, with players like Chris Wood and the Jamal Lascelles, all that. United, however, can do with a decent free kick taker. I mean, Ericsson is a good free kick taker, but signing WordPress can be a good option for them. I mean, I if I would have taken the manager role in United in any FM save, I would sign WordPress straight right off the bat. I tried signing him here, but he is playing in the rival club, Southampton, so we can't sign him. He's not interested either. Um, Historically saying, Manchester United has been leaking a lot of money signing the wrong players, and they have also offered really terrible deals to a lot of players who weren't even playing, like Pogba, Alexis Sanchez, Ronaldo. They were on huge payrolls, and the club really leaked a lot of money. So I think they're gonna be a bit strategic with who they buy, who they sign. We're piling up a lot with a lot of injuries this season. I support Bournemouth. It's been a club I've been supporting since 2015 when they got to the Premier League for the first time. Before that, I used to enjoy football, didn't have that any club to support. I was watching football since 2011 or something around that time. I was enjoying Real Madrid, Barcelona, mostly La Liga football. And thanks to every star players leaving Real Madrid, Barcelona, it's just kind of boring right now. No Neymar, no Messi, no Ronaldo. Chris Meffam is injured for how long? 1 to 2 days. Okay. Our schedule is packed. I think Bournemouth will see some big transfers in this transfer window. We got a new owner. Uh, in the top four, let's see. I don't see Chelsea making it. They did beat us 2-0, but still, that was poor. City, it will be Arsenal winning the Premier League. It will be City in the second position. Newcastle and Liverpool. That is my top four prediction. Spurs is gonna play in the Europa League. So is Chelsea. I mean, the way American owners are signing these clubs, investing so much money in these clubs. There's no Premier League top six right now. It's just Premier League top 10 at this point. It's just only the best of four can play in the Champions League. But talk about Leicester, they are having a disappointing season, but they are still a big club. All the players they have are huge players. The Newcastle just joined in the party. United does have a shot, but they're still not that convincing, especially against the big clubs. They have made a few good outings. They had a good few outings, but I'm still not convinced. So far, I'm just enjoying the Premier League. It had a good start. All the big teams won and whatnot. Solanke is injured. We had gotten nobody to replace him. Every single one of them are unregistered. So that is that. We will remove him from this position. Ojeda, another player injured. He won't be playing. Remove him. We got some really, really bad problems with the squad. I actually work as a writer and editor for an SEO company. How? What about you, by the way? I stream around this time because this is the only time I get to play any games. I stay busy or just sleep away the other times. It's actually 4:30 in the morning, and I'm not sleeping. I'm always playing in this time. We're currently sitting ninth. Who do we play? Anthony, Fatesi, so Senesi. I think I'll play James Hill in place of Senesi. Latomba. You still go to school. That's good. Where do you live, by the way? Is it United States or any European countries or somewhere else? Because so far, every single follower I have, uh, they're all from US. I'm a student, by the way. I just do part-time jobs. You live in Denmark, so first European follower. Interesting. I think Denmark is one of the best countries to live in, considering everything you guys have, education wise, and all those stuffs going on. Supporting United from Denmark is good. I'm from Bangladesh, by the way, South Asian country. Mishi Batshuayi can also be a good player. I don't know how he's doing right now. He's currently in Fenerbahce. I don't even know if he can play in Premier League. Wow, Pedro, he has been a serious pain to deal with in the last game. Even if I specifically started marking him, he somehow managed to slip away from my defense. Pelkas, not that fast. Weak left foot, let's show him that. He's 5'9", so Zemura should be able to take care of him. Not the bravest player. That is good. Osai Samuel. Fenerbahce actually do have some really good players. Premier League quality players. 17 pace. We are not gonna catch him. Let's not press him ever. Bangladesh, I wouldn't recommend it. It is one of the. If was a table of the most favorable place to live, Bangladesh would be one of the lowest countries to live. I don't recommend it. It's full of corruption. You can't get anything done here. Let me tell you, give you as an example of how bad it is. I have a job. I am 22 years old, and I still don't have a bank account. I can't open it. I've been trying to do it for the last 2 years. I've been running from offices to offices, and I still can't manage to get a bank account. That's how bad it is. All right, I think we're ready. It's either 3 goals lead or we are getting out of this competition. Every single one of them in this team is a good dribbler of the ball, so we should be careful about it. That should be. I mean, we have one of the huge population density in the world after India, so it is kind of hard to have that much opportunity, reach out to everyone, and all that stuff. We're still doing okay, I guess. I don't have much idea about how Denmark is, but from what I've heard, it is one of the best places to live, especially for students. Yeah, European countries are really good doing in that sense. Tell me, why do you support Manchester United and not any Danish league clubs? If I'm correct, Danish clubs are also good. Is there any Danish club playing in the UCL? It's free to study. Tell me more about it. We have to spend most like 80% of our salary. I have to spend 80% of my salary just behind my education. There's only two ways you can do it. You can either give education for free or you can just make money out of it. So our people just wanted money. It's really expensive to study here compared to what we make. We don't make much money. That's good to know. Copenhagen actually plays in Champions League regularly. That's a regular name. And I think I also got one player from Copenhagen. If I'm not wrong, let me have a look. In the last season, I did send my scout specifically to scout this club, and I think I had my eyes on some decent players, especially their three forwards they have under 18 years old. I think they sold him out. Not him. There was another player who I was actually looking at. This one. Is he the one? Yeah, he's the one. He's on my short list. Also, what a player! In Bangladesh, we um a majority of us love football, but we don't go out to support our local teams. It's mostly the matches are rigged, full of corruptions. Um, the entire league plays in two stadiums. Most of the clubs don't have their own stadiums and all that problems. He's playing pretty well. He should be with that stats. Already in Champions League, he got one assist from two appearance from bench. A very good player, Icelandic. But in here in Bangladesh, we got a lot of fans of Premier League football as well as La Liga. In the first leg against Fenerbahce, we got 17 shots, about 11 on target, got so many one-on-ones, and still failed to score. Just got FM'd. In this season, I think Copenhagen got. They always get out in the group stage. But then again, if you make it to the group stage of Champions League, that is a lot of money. Enough money to invest in your training facilities, improve it to the maximum quality. Which club are you currently playing with in Football Manager? Any particular clubs you're starting your career with? I think after I'm done with Bournemouth, I'll go to Netherlands, play with any of the clubs there. That is actually really, really a bad thing to happen. I remember in this save in the last season, we got seven of our key players injured in the preseason alone, and we had a rough patch of games in the very beginning of the season. But things got well. We somehow finished in the Conference League spot. I really hope our new owner has tons of money to spend. We Bournemouth just got recently acquired by an American businessman and also actor Jordan B. Pearson. Well, that is interesting. Bournemouth is actually a decent club. The media will tell you that we are gonna get relegated, or media prediction at least tells us that you will finish 19th or 20th. But the game actually gives you a decent squad to play in the season. You can easily just finish mid-table with this team. We can't seem to get a shot on goal. How poor we are at finishing. We got 8 shots, 4 on target, 0.66 xg, and still no goal. Are you serious? There are times when you just want to blame the game for being bad, for playing with you. Football Manager actually does that a lot. This is no way realistic. I think a more interesting team to start the game will be Nottingham Forest. Actually, you are playing with Nottingham Forest, so that is good. They signed a crazy ton of player. I mean, with the players they signed, they can actually start another team, make a B team out of it. And even in this transfer window, they signed yet another player. Yeah, he's actually good. He gets a lot of goals. Oh, come on! How do you miss that? Yeah, Phil Billing is one of the best options in front of goal. He is not that pacey, but somehow he still gets a lot of goal. I think his positional sense is really really top notch, world class. He knows where to be at the right time in the right place, and that gets him a lot of goal. He's also good at winning the ball. At least in this game, he is good at winning the ball. He's tall, 6'5". I don't think we can make it in this game. We're not winning it. Let's play Tavernier. Zamura is out of breath. Latomba is not having the best game. We don't have any wingers available to play. Can Ryan Christie play there? If he can, then David Brooks should come. And then just play Harvard Bells or Senesi. Senesi is a ball playing defender. Yeah, Phil Belling is an underrated baller. You know, Bournemouth actually has a lot of ballers there, to be honest. Still, they somehow prefer to play a lot of players I wouldn't play, like Tavernier. I really like Tavernier in Football Manager, but in real life, he is really wasteful. Oh, thanks. Uh, um, I actually get that a lot. Though I don't have, to be honest, I don't have anyone to talk English with. So here in stream, this is the only place I talk English. In Bangladesh, a lot of you won't find many people who can speak English, even basic English in Bangladesh. So that sucks a bit, but it is what it is. You can actually land a high paying job in Bangladesh just by speaking English. That's how English is valued in this country. Pogba is really, really disappointing. He should have stayed at Juventus. For some reason, Juventus. Well, yet again, it's Syria. Syria players have it easy. Whenever a Syria player comes back to Premier League or plays in somewhat a competitive league, they fumble. I stream every single day. At least I've been doing that for the last 12 or 13 days. Oh, come on. He could have easily crossed that to Tavernier. This is just Football Manager. Like Lukaku, I can name 10 players. I can name 10 players. Higuain, Lukaku, Morata, Tammy Abraham, and who else is there? Oh, that's a goal. We need one more to stay in the game, stay in the league. Other than Zlatan Ibrahimovic, none of the Syria players actually lived up to expectation coming to the Premier League. Even Olivier Giroud is scoring every other match. He is still a good player. I think he is a good target man in support duty. He can keep the centre backs busy. I think agents and big wages in EPL get their hairs that win that huge money. Yeah, I think so. A new thing that is really recent in Premier League is that a lot of players are starting to be their own agent, like KDB, and a lot of players they're negotiating their own salaries, own contracts, taking care of their own things. I think Premier League doesn't have that. Um, is past that old time when there were some wild cards right out there, like Tevez, Balotelli, those kind of players. We don't see that kind of players often these days. Oh come on, fire up a bit. Come on, we can still do it. One more goal. That is all we need. Betham, up open. Oh, you missed it. Well played. Yeah, he was firing goals in and out in Syria, and then came to Liverpool. It was a flop. If I'm correct, if I remember correctly, he was one of the top potential player in football, FIFA 13 or 14. Like he would be the best young talent in FIFA. In one edition of FIFA, I don't remember the correct one. There are actually lost. Dele Ali, for example, he's been booed by Besiktas, and in the last match he didn't even play. Was benched. Those days are getting a lot and a lot rarer when a lot of huge players are getting vested. It's simply kind of restrict. All right, we got out of the game. That's Conference League for us. We'll get them next time. I can name a lot of players who got wasted. Denis Suarez from Barcelona, Halilovic for Barcelona, Jesse Rodriguez from Real Madrid, Javier Pastore. Those were the players who I grew up watching, and it's kind of sad to watch them die so young. Not die so young, of course. That careers die so young. Sorry about that. Yeah, Pastore was a monster. These players. Then there are players who somehow willingly destroy their career, like Oscar from Chelsea. Went to China. He was getting a good wage. Come on, playing for Chelsea, you're not getting bad wages, and he still preferred to go to China for some reason. I still, to this day, I still don't understand why he did it. Took such a decision, but it is what it is. We won't see him back in his best. Bojan, I actually, there was a period of time when I actually thought that he would be better than Messi. He just didn't have the mentality. Too fragile. I heard the story where he cried before an international match in the dressing room because he couldn't handle the pressure. Transfer deadline is closing in, and we still have about 5 players we need to get rid of. I offered Mustafi for 6 million. Nobody's interested. I think I'll just let him leave for 3 million. That interests some club. 3 million. Just take him. I'll even let him go for free at this point. Petty got a bid from Derby. He won't probably be going there. Martin Ojeda. Who else is there in the list? Joe Rothwell. Still, no club is interested to get him for 5 million. Let's give him 2.5 mil. Half the price. Mm, I think it's justifiable for some players, like Bale, Oscar. Bale was never really a fan of football. He would rather play golf than football. He doesn't even watch a football match in his home. And for players like that who don't really care about the sports they play, it is okay to run after money. I understand it. 400k a week, that is something Messi and Ronaldo would be getting. I think Alexis Sanchez was also 400k a week on the payroll like that in the United. Yeah, he grew up really poor, but then again, Premier League money is not bad. If I got into a Premier League club, I would be grateful for the rest of my life. Even if the club plays in Championship, I would go. I don't have to worry about like feeding my family for 10 or 20 years with that much money, unless I waste it like an idiot. There's a lot of players. Ronaldinho, terrible, terrible conditions. Did we offer him for 2.5 mil? We did. Who else do we got? Ryan Christie, the lad. Jay Rodriguez is leaving the club. Uh, I think that's all. Juan Bissaka. Oh god, don't even get me started. The only time I actually liked him was in FIFA 19. He used to be decent, but his defensively is still solid, but with the ball, he's awful. They are like the polar opposite. Trent Alexander-Arnold is not defensively solid, and Juan Bissaka, let him give a cross to you, and you'll see how he does. Yeah, and if you invest the money wisely, you will see a lot of good returns. That's the best thing about being an athlete, top athlete. The money you make, if you invest them smartly or let your agent take care of that, you can end up with a good life. I think Dalot has seen his career revived this season. I never actually thought he would be that good. Never actually saw him in that light. But playing with City United this season, he has been phenomenal. I'll give him that. Way, way better than Wan Bissaka, at least. He was supposed to be. I could make him over 90 rating in FIFA in those 11, FIFA 11 or something. He went to Roma, didn't succeed there, then went to Stoke City, and I think he's even retired. I don't know where he plays right now. Bojan, Bojan Kirkic, nowhere in my save, so he's not probably playing in any decent club even. There was this player called Halilovic who was touted to be the next Messi, Croatian Messi. Alan Halilovic, currently playing in Rijeka. I don't even know where this club is. Another wasted talent. Bojan, again, he was mentally fragile. He would succumb to pressure, give up to it. Couldn't take pressure well, and I think there was some off the pitch things going on with his personal life that also impacted his career. There was this player called Il Sharawi. Yeah, I don't know where he currently plays. El Sharawi was a great young player. After Balotelli, he was really, really good. Okay, tell me one thing. Do any one of you believe that United can win the Premier League in the next 3 seasons? I'll leave it there. Can United win the Premier League in the next 3 seasons? Under Ten Hag, I don't know if he'll stay. Manchester United doesn't have the good record to have managers for that long. Not after 2014. Hmm. I think they can if they sign 2 or 3 good players. I don't know. I like how Ten Hag plays. Not with Ronaldo up front, but now that Ronaldo is gone, he will have a lot of flexibility. That also depends on where Newcastle is and Arsenal is with their team. It looks like we didn't get rid of Jay Rodriguez. He's gonna stay. The same as Rothwell. Well, it is what it is. Top goal scorer. Rashford can still be a top goal scorer. Martial can be there. I think they should sign Ivan Toney. He is really, really good. How many goals have he scored so far in the Premier League? Ivan Toney. If we look at his season stats, 10 goals in 14 matches. That is a top scorer thing. 2 assists as well. He can be a good pressing forward. In the next 3 years, I don't think Casemiro or Varane would stay too long. Rashford is also reaching his peak. Oh yeah, what happened to Sancho, by the way? I haven't heard of him too much lately. Is he even playing football? Wolfsburg on the free. I think he had some serious injuries before that. A player like Ivan Toney going to a club for free. I think I had a save in Football Manager 23 where Ronaldo joined Chelsea, took a huge pay cut. I think he was earning somewhere between 70K a week, Cristiano Ronaldo, and playing as a bench player. So it is possible actually for players to take a wage cut. I never thought I will see something like that in Football Manager. Lisandro Martinez has been revelation so far, but I still think he will struggle a lot to one of those target mans like Chris Wood, Giroud, and those kind of players. In Argentina, I realized that Argentina wasn't playing Lisandro Martinez, or wasn't starting with him in those games where they played Giroud, they played Netherlands with those tall players like De Jong. Lisandro Martinez is really good with dealing with fast players, but he is still too short for players who are 6'4", 6'5". Is good aerially. Yeah, Board is disappointed with our knockout stage exit, obviously. We're off to a very, very bad start in this season. He trained by himself. Understandable, Sancho has been really, really disappointing. I was actually looking up to seeing him play in the United colours after his Dortmund spell. These kind of players kind of suddenly get lost, like Christian Pulisic for US, Jadon Sancho, Kelvin Phillips, if you remember him, he was one of the top players of Leeds, and after he joined City, I haven't seen his face nowhere in TV, nowhere in social medias, nowhere. Yeah, both Perisic and Sancho were ballers, and after he joined Chelsea, Perisic kind of got relegated to the bench. We're gonna face United, and we don't have our best squad. Most of them are injured. Well, who do we take? Joe Rolls, get in there. Fatesi, get in there. It looks like we're gonna have to deal with it for now. It was kind of sad how Phil Jones had to leave the club. My scout actually recommended him last season, Phil Jones, and his natural fitness was 6 or 8, something like that. Phil Jones, where is he currently? He is currently free agent, so nobody wants him. Not with that natural fitness. He still has 17 tackling, 16 heading. These stats can get him anywhere in Premier League. But then again, that natural fitness of 1 to 5, that is the problem. Yeah, Casemiro is actually the best DM in the world currently. I won't argue with that, especially how he played, and then that comeback against Chelsea. His season started a bit shaky with Man United in the start, but it's just expected when a player just comes in. He needs some time to settle in. But Casemiro has been really great, one of the best players United have right now. Let's see. Jaden and wait, Anthony. They're playing Anthony as forward. Sancho there on the right side. Bergwijn. It wasn't actually a surprise when he told Real Madrid that he wanted a new challenge. Manchester was actually one of the leading clubs pursuing him. They actually needed Casemiro, especially after all those years with Fred and McTominay playing in the middle. I still don't get it why they play Fred. He somehow manages to justify all those bad matches, 5 to 6 bad matches, with one goal or one good match, one good spell of 30 minutes. Yeah, but then again, if I have won everything possible at club football level, I would actually look for a challenge. But think about Messi right now. He has won everything he can as a player in the international level, in club level. I would have retired if I were him. There's nothing more to look up to. And I think that is one something Ronaldinho suffered from. When he was 26, 27, he won everything. There was nothing much to look out for. So they got Varane. In 30 years old, he's still one of the paciest center backs. Then Lisandro Martinez right there. All right, I think I'm gonna. Tavernier is gonna exploit Lisandro Martinez. He's fast. Copa Libertadores. Yeah, if he goes there, I don't think any Argentinian club will be able to pay his salary. And I don't think he will take a pay cut. He did for Barcelona, but I don't think he will go there. Against United, we should go a bit defensive. Skelly, Zemura. Zemura should be marking Sancho. I think Sancho still got it in him. He can come back to his best form. He just needs some time. He's still young. Bruno Fernandes surprisingly doesn't have the best dribbling stats. And he's not also fast enough. So pressing him should do. The rest should be as it is. Scully to Brooks. Brooks actually wins the ball. Ah, come on. Our players are so wasteful in the final thirds of the pitch. We win a lot of balls, but then again, we waste a lot of chances. Hammer already got yellow. That's gonna be a problem. Anthony. White to Brooks. Scully. Hammer. Ah, side. So let's not get stuck in. I don't want to risk. I think we're gonna get a lot of yellow cards in this match. This has been a huge problem in last season, and I was actually signing a lot of players to solve that problem. Our finishing, and in this season, it looks to have multiplied a lot. This problem. We're getting so many chances, but not creating one. The quality of chances is good, but conversion, that is the only thing we are struggling at. Again, won the ball. We'll lose it somewhere in the final third. Oh, come on. How is that possible? Did you see how the run Bruno Fernandes just made? He was running like Adama Traore for a split second. Anthony's long ball to Brooks. He'll get past Luke Shaw. Brooks. Oh, come on. What a goal. That's what we're talking about. Against Manchester United. Good cross the ball across the field by Anthony. Brooks takes it. Gets past. Who is it? Luke Shaw. That's Luke Shaw. That's Lisandro Martinez. Yeah, get a great goal. Bergwijn almost gets it. Wait. I think we should press Ericsson a bit. We should be pressing Ericsson. And also probably mark him a bit as well. Hammer's free kick. Senes header. That was a good header. Billing. I'm keen on watching Liverpool play this season, especially with Gakpo on the side. There's they got six really good players on attack: Darwin Nunes, Gakpo, Salah, and then Carvalho. They got a lot of good players on attack. I'm actually in the second year of this save, second season. Our goal is to reach the Europa League position. So between sixth, somewhere in sixth, we will be happy. Our board expects us to finish mid-table, but I think we can still make it in top six. That will allow us to get a lot of money to spend on big players. Ericsson's shot deflected. Hammer is really aggressive. I need to tell him to calm down. He can get another yellow. If you start a save with Bournemouth, you'll notice that you got no money in transfer budget. Maybe 1 million. That's as much as they will offer you, and you will be hugely restricted with the players you'll get to sign. They will offer you a good, decent depth, but you'll still need to sign a good center back in the first season, or else you're gonna struggle. Because none of the center back that comes in the first season are that pacey. So every pacey attacker in Premier League will exploit that. So in my first season, I at least try to get a pacey center back like Reece Oxford or Tuan Zibe on loan. They actually equalized. Okay, now tell me, can Haaland reach 50 goals this season? 50 will be a lot. 40 with Champions League matches, with the cup matches, and league matches. He should actually get to 50. That is possible for him. Now that Alvarez got a good World Cup, will he be able to stick in the City team as a substitute player for Haaland, playing the second fiddle? Tavernier cross. Was it a penalty? No. Bergwijn. Where is it? Where is Bergwijn playing right now? By the way, I think he was good with Tottenham Hotspurs, but wasn't consistent enough. PSV, that's a downgrade. I think Mario Gorza also went to PSV. Bill Billing, oh come on, we could have got easily went 2-0, 2-1. We're still playing good. Three of our players are in having a good game. Harwood Bellis, Lerma. Alright, let's get rid of Anthony. And then we will have Hardwood Bellis is having a terrible, terrible game. Skelly's on the yellow, Hammer is on the yellow. Let's bring out Joe Rolls. He's not the best deep lying forward, but then again, we'll just keep him. Also, keep him as defensive player. No, don't. Sachu is awfully good in Football Manager. Ryan Christie up the wide, he will be isolated. Or maybe he'll find a cross. Oh, that was a good one. Neymar was sent off in Paris Saint Germain's win. Strasbourg for a second half dive in the penalty area. uh, I don't know. Neymar is a. People love him a lot, but I don't see why they do. He is a good player, good skillful player with hit flair, but some of the antics he does on the pitch makes it really hard to justify it. Ronaldo. Oh wait, Ronaldo just scored. He just came out. It should be a goal. It is. Yeah, it is. What a goal. And it was also from Lisandro Martinez, who is somehow in the midfield. Okay. I think we still got one more sub to make. Almost all of my players are there. Fatigued. Let's go. I don't plan on winning this match anyways. So let's go low block. And then we'll regroup there. The rest should stay as it is. I think this World Cup was a really good chance for Neymar to win a World Cup. Oh, Ronaldo again. Wow, he is really hard to mark. Cristiano Ronaldo marked tighter. How is he that fast? He should have gotten a downgrade by now. That's also the second season in this match. So by now he's 38, 39, somewhere along the lines. Tavernier, Brooks. Tavernier gets the ball. Tavernier shot. Oh, what a goal. That's what I'm talking about. He somehow finds the goal. He's only 2.5 stars up in the forward role, but he still gets a lot of goals if he play there. He has all the attributes needed for that. So I guess that's okay. Ryan Christie, Willie Cross, Ewell, De Gea players. Okay, tell me, will De Gea still be there as a United goalkeeper, or it will be Dean Henderson who will take the number one jersey? I think Manchester United will keep De Gea. He's still United's number one keeper. He is still one of the best keepers in the world. He does somehow sometimes have bits of lapse of patience, come focus. Imagine an a huge transfer, one of the biggest transfer in world football. David, oh, that was close. Anyways, uh, David Diaz transfer got ruined just because of a fax machine, late fax, and that's all it took to keep De Gea for the rest of his career in United. That's how it is up until now. Real Madrid could have signed him back in 2015 season, and I think there was this incident with a last minute delay with the fax machine, and that canceled the transfer. Real Madrid was too late to secure David De Gea, and he's still a United player. I'll take the draw, and we're not even wasting time in this match. Even before Dean Henderson, I don't think Dean Henderson will stay in United if David De Gea is the top choice goalkeeper. All right, so against United, we got a 2-2 draw. We will be happy with that. Who do we have coming up next week? International break. All right, we got 12 players on international duty. We're gonna face Wolves and then Leeds before we go face Burnley in Carabao Cup. No more conference leagues, so we won't be having a busy schedule. Our injured players will have some time to come back to the team. In the last season, Aston Villa, I somehow believe that Aston Villa would make it to the Europa League position last season. They signed Bailey, Danny Ings, Buendia, and a lot of top class players in the team. I thought they could easily go to the Europa League position with those signings on the line. Gerrard just messed it up. And it was kind of funny when Gerrard left. The very next match, they just smashed their opponent. I don't remember who it was against, but it was funny. Defensive shadow play. Let's go defend. We have been poor at defending the ball. Ground defense. Rest. We are gonna go practice more defending. Defending from the front, aerial defense. And we are gonna heavily invest our time on chance conversion. This is the one thing we have been really, really struggling at. They did underperform. They heavily underperformed. I think City got lucky when they missed the chance to sign Harry Kane. Now they have Holland, way better option. Pep should resign from the City role if he doesn't make it to the Champions League final. this time. How many times has he been to Champions League semi-final? He's probably the only manager who has reached the Champions League semi-final this many times and still only got to one win, that with Barcelona. It should be okay if I go on a vacation right now. Let's have a look at the calendar. Training calendar. Wolves match is way far. We can go on a vacation. I think they have a good chance, especially with Haaland, and their defense has been strong as well. Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake is not even a regular. They prefer Akanji before Ake. It should be PSG versus City or Real Madrid. You can never discount Real Madrid out of the Champions League final. They're that good in that league. 2 weeks long vacation. We'll be facing Wolves coming up from that. Currently September, we are probably in ninth or 10th position in the league. Hopefully, we don't come back and see any major injuries. We will probably get some along the way. If you get two yellow cards and then get a sending off, then I think you just get one match ban. So Neymar should be back in the team after the next match. A straight red should see you out for 2 matches, a three in total if it's bad enough. A friend of mine actually told me that this is Neymar's year. He is reaching his prime. This is probably his prime year as well. And then that was a disappointing World Cup. The player he is, he should have won at least 3 Champions League, and also made it to Ballon d'Ors. He only got one Ballon d'Or top three nomination so far. Okay, have a good day. Thanks for the follow. It was really nice talking to you. Have a great holiday. I am so sleepy right now. I think we'll play one more match before we close off this stream. Yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm actually streaming frequently every day. Hope to see you tomorrow as well. If we don't make it to the Europa League this season, I will probably quit this save, go for another new save. So far, 5 matches, 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. That should be hurting a lot. With 10th, Chelsea yet again another bad start from them, but hopefully we see them with the top 6. Arsenal is leading the list. There's Aston Villa somehow after 5 matches, 12 points, third in the league. Good night. Banfield, Blackwell. Wait a minute. He's actually our player. Youth player contracted for 6.2 mil to 10 mil, anywhere price range with that. 6'1", tall midfielder, decent stats. I never actually noticed him. Who else do we got? Is he under 18? Yeah, Banfield and Faruk Davic. Swedish player. They're growing real well. They can't even make it to the Premier League. Their potential ability is showcasing that they can reach a Premier League. They can be one of the leading Premier League players. I don't think so. 16 years old. Maybe we can come out to an understanding once we see how he does after he's 18 years old. Portuguese Cup, let's scout that. African Champions League, sure, why not? Ongoing. By the looks of it, no one is injured right now except Mefam. 2 weeks injury. He will be back to fit in Leeds game, hopefully. Now, Wolves away can be a threatening opponent, especially when both the boards and supporters are asking for a draw. I think we're well suited to face Wolves, especially with a cautious tactic. Let's have a look. Brooks, I want to play him there. Tavernier. Solanke is back in form, so that is good news for us. Where's Solanke? He's still injured. Will take 4 days to get back to his good fit. Delap there. Tavernier. Ojeda should play there. Lewis Cook. Pratesi. Lerma should be playing. Scully, Lotomba, Zamora. Mefam is injured, so we'll still play Harwood Bells today. So far, so good. Sure, Rodriguez. Alright, we are ready to face Wolves. Before that, let's have a look at the formation. The basic 4-1-2-3 with Raul Jimenez front. Let's go hard on him. They got Pedro Neto, left footed. He is weak on right foot. Can't go hard on him. Left foot, Guedes. My assistant is actually expecting Zamura to mark him closely. Whereas is he 6 foot 5'10", still taller than Zamura. While Moutinho, we're gonna press him hard. Also gonna go hard on him. His free kicks can hurt us. Attendance. Uh, Johnny should have a weak foot, left weak foot. Alright, so out of Vejo and Connor Cody, I think Connor Cody is the slowest one. Yeah, he is. So we got our tactics sorted. Alright, let's go. Ah, why did I do that? Guid is gonna go hard on him, sure. Moutinho go hard, press him as well. Johnny's left foot. And then we are gonna go play the lab on the side where Connor Cody is in charge of marking. He should be able to beat him. Mid block, much lower. Yeah, let's go. Good tackle. Raul Jimenez finds in behind run. That is something we need to deal with as soon as we can. Latomba gets a lot of space up wide. We'll play to Brooks. Brooks will lose the ball. Wolves on counter. Oshida to Brooks. We'll play to Latomba with a ton of space to run behind. Latomba's cross. Oh, that was a dangerous one, but good one. Lewis Cook is taking corner. Well, that is a new one. I don't want him to take corners. Oh, who is there? On attack, there. It's not settled in. Lurk outside the area. Some more keeper. Where's Fatesi? That's David Brooks. That's Ozera. Ozera should be there. Far post. Sure. Again. David Brooks. Ozera should be there. Let's see how it goes. That should improve our corners by a lot. I don't think Oshida is the best corner taker. He is actually on the pitch at this moment currently. We need to do something about Guedes. He is getting out of our reach a lot of times. Maybe you should be not marking him. Pedro Neto shot out wide. Wow, what a goal. Ruben Neves didn't even look behind. Both of their forward attacking wingers are really causing problems for us. We're not coping with them really well. Understandable considering how fast they are. That was another goal right there. Almost. Thanks to Traverse, we are still in this game. Ah, Lerma with a poor giveaway. Let's go key highlights. I'm not keen on seeing how the match goes on. In 36 minutes, we got 0 shots. That is absolutely poor. Oh no, Zamora. Somehow we're still in this game. Zero shots in 45 minutes. That is absolutely poor. Let's go change our formation a bit. Oshida has been particularly bad. Where is Ojeda? Ojeda 660. Latomba is not having the best game up there. Senesi, the covered defender. Then we should be looking for replacing Lerma with Luis Travis. Cook. Let's see how it goes. The lap should be there. Still no shots on goal. And Wolves got 17 shots. And they're just getting more and more shots. What is going on? Is that a pen? Please don't be a pen. No penalty. Good. Why are we not making any chances? Delap. Let's get rid of Delap. Bring on Tavernier. Lewis Cook is not having particularly the best game. A DLP maybe will help. DLP. Cautious mentality. Pratesi, wingback. And Scully. Let's go. It will look really bad if we just finish the 90-minute match without any shots on goal. It can't be that bad, right? At least get a shot on goal. No, we're not gonna get it one. Yeah, we have been particularly poor. This is bad. Unacceptable. How was it that good? 80 minutes and we got our first shot. We don't deserve to win. Don't deserve to draw even this match. We should be losing it. So that is full time. We lost against Wolves. Nothing much to say about it. Alright, I think that should be it for this stream. I'm not looking to play any more games. We haven't had the best start to this season. Alright guys, that should be it for the stream. Thanks for staying in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the chat. Thank you, Goran. I'll be closing the stream down. Hope you have a great day. Have a good time.